with 20 and 15. Kyrie Irving, the star of the show, with 45, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Also was playing with 5 fouls in the fourth quarter and overtime. We heard from Uncle Drew after the game.
Kyrie, a lot of pride in that Nets locker room. How satisfying was this one to get back on the right track?
Oh man, we needed it. We needed it bad. But that's how hard we gotta play. You know, in this league, we're not gonna get any easy ones. You know, we had a 5-game stretch where we played against some of the best teams in the league, and I think that taught us some lessons. And we just gotta carry it over until tomorrow, going to Madison Square Garden. But that's how hard we gotta play. We gotta set the standard defensively, offensively, down 10 at halftime. Just came out being aggressive, attack the rim, get everybody shots, and just keep playing hard.
After the way regulation ended, how were you guys able to regroup, and what adjustments were made heading into OT?
Solid possessions down the stretch. Got to do it on the defensive end, though. I think we really settled down on that end. And offensively, we ran some plays, had our sets, and we came out successful.
You had 33 points in the second half and overtime combined. What changed for you after halftime?
It's about time. It's about time I saw that ball going in, but I think it's just getting in better shape. You know, really coming back after them 26 games, just really pushing myself up to the point where I'm tired. And then that really sets the example, sets the standard for the guys to follow. I'm just trying to do my job.
Definitely doing his job. The Jazz doing their job. They've won 18 of 20 entering this game. The Mavs won 5 of 6. Luka is a starter in the Western Conference. First of 3 meetings between these two teams. Luka, peep my swag, yo, I walk like a ball player. Too easy. Defense optional for the Jazz, Wes.
It is incredible how he gets where he wants to go with great pace.
Does it with pace indeed. Stifle Tower getting it done offensively. More on him in a minute, but more Luka. Bro,
amazing. He cuts off angles, he seeks contact, and he can finish over any defender.
25, 7, and 6. Oh, last name Savage, but my name's not Randy. I see you, KP, with the dunk over. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. And then Seth Curry with the shot. Boy, catch and shoot, making it look easy. Dallas in control by 10. Now to the fourth quarter we go. Donovan Mitchell, the step back. He had 25. Is he an all-star?
He is an all-star. He can play at a high level. Give my Jazz some love. These Jazz men are hooping.
They got 2 all-stars.
Indeed. As the 3 goes down for Tim Hardaway Jr. Stretch back and forth, going back and forth, 3-ball after 3-ball. Very entertaining. Under 1 minute left to play. And this play right here, it's kind of sealed the game right here, didn't it, Wes?
That is as good a block. Gets beat, stays in the play, continues the contest on the chase down. Defensive Player of the Year block right there.
There it is. That will make him 3-time. We'll see what happens on the NBA Awards. Make sure you catch that on TNT later this year. That is a shameless plug. 4th straight game where he's had 20 points scored. Also factor in 5 blocks. It was absolutely outstanding for the 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. After the game, we heard from Rudy.
All right, let's go through that fourth quarter because Donovan turned it on in the fourth. Royce with the 3. You, like I said, how hard is it for this team to be guarded?
Very hard. You know, Donovan did a great job finding Royce on the corner 3, and he was very poised and very smart on the stretch, and that's why he won the game.
All right, for you offensively, we see that aggression, taking it to another level, that hook shot, just those putbacks, the rebounds. What is your mindset? What's the difference offensively for you?
I just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put a lot of trust in me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
Well, this was a big one tonight. The world is watching. What do you want to say to your fans in Europe and France about this one?
I mean, we had to get this one because it was, you know, I know my family is watching in France, so it was, I couldn't let them see a loss tonight.
All right, Rudy, well, great win tonight.
Listen, the Utah Jazz, now listen, they're not the Los Angeles Lakers, they're not the Clippers, they're not necessarily the sexy pick per se. People aren't talking about the Jazz. However, you're part of that organization. You played there for a little bit. So I'm going to give you an opportunity just to clear out and sell us on the Jazz. Are they serious contenders in the Western Conference?
Just look at the record. They are serious contenders. An underrated pick when they got in it from Jordan Clarkson, getting him via Cleveland. And one thing you know about the Jazz is they love their point guards. Mike Conley has to get healthy. He has to get effective. If that doesn't happen, it's going to hurt them going into the postseason. If it does, it's going to ruin a lot of hopeful, wishful thoughts of maybe we get a Clipper and maybe a Laker matchup in Los Angeles for the Western Conference.
Wes, I pose the same question towards you. Are they a true contender in the West?
They are playing like it. Their last 20 games, they're first in offense, 5th in defense. This team has been fantastic, number 1 in three-point shooting. But we're really going to get to find out tonight, 10 games against some of the best in the Western Conference. They got Dallas twice, Houston twice, Denver twice. This upcoming schedule going into the All-Star break is going to give Utah a great chance to show how good they are.
In the words of Jerry Sloan, just hit them first. Jazz doesn't care. Bring them. They're ready for it. Jerry Sloan mentality. Quinn Snyder's doing a great job, and the Jazz fans are going crazy.
A number of those games you can see right here on our family of networks. Tune in and you can see if the Jazz are serious contenders over the next 2 weeks. Sunday on NBA Point Land, Anthony Davis had himself a quiet game with 31 points, but Ben Simmons was the man, 28, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and of course, he got to speak after the game.
You thoroughly dominate them from start to finish. How'd you guys do that?
We did okay. I think offensively we did well. We moved the ball, shared it, pushed the ball with pace. Defensively we were there, got a lot of steals, hands out there, deflections. We played well.
Tobias Harris is scoring, Al Horford scoring down the stretch, and Matisse Thybulle's defense down the stretch earned for the entire game. What can you say about the defense and the players that filled in those roles?
Amazing. Everybody stepped up. Everybody played their role and did what they had to do.
You were just talking to LeBron James there. Now that you got the victory, that was obviously a cool moment there when he passed Kobe Bryant in scoring. As somebody who's been compared to him and as somebody who just loves the game, how cool of a moment was that?
Awesome. You know, he's an all-star superstar, a megastar. I got a lot of respect for him as my brother.
You thoroughly dominate them from start to finish. How'd you guys do that?
We did okay. I think offensively we did well.
Experiencing a couple of technical difficulties, but there's nothing like live television. Gotta love it. The all-time scoring leaders right here before your eyes on the screen. You see LeBron posted up in the middle between Kobe, MJ, the mailman, and Cap right there. 33,000 points and then some. So, I mean, of course, we have to chop it up about LeBron, obviously, the scoring aspect, and we talked about this earlier. A pass-first player, obviously. So him being number 3 all-time now on the scoring list makes it that much more impressive, doesn't it?
It's impressive. And that list right there is a true bucket list for true hoopers, right?
True.
So that is impressive. His IQ and his ability to play out of pattern. And what I mean by that, you have players who are pattern players. D. Will was a great pattern player in Utah under Jerry Sloan in an offense called autos. LeBron doesn't need a pattern to be successful, to shift the defense, to create. He understands how the defense rotates. He makes the play. He makes the shot. He makes everyone better.
Makes everybody better, whether it's scoring or assisting. Now, Wes, you over there, you have the paper out, you have the pen, you're number crunching. Obviously, we appreciate this moment here, but we're always looking forward to what's next. Obviously, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is number 1. What's it going to take for LeBron to get to that level?
Well, let's just round up so we're working with easy numbers. LeBron's about 4,700 points away from Kareem. 20 points a game, that's 235 games. Just under 3 years. So if we want to say 3 years, LeBron just plays 82. So these are the assumptions, right? 82 games, 20 points a game. He'll end up the all-time leading scorer in the NBA.
That would be amazing to see. I mean, somebody that's come in, again, like we said, a pass-first player. His first stat, he had an assist before he scored a bucket in the NBA going back to that first game against the Sacramento Kings. I was just watching it recently. Of course, we show those games right here on NBA TV. You should check them out, the Hardwood Classics. Shameless plug. But in the meantime, him passing Kobe Bryant, we all know how Lakers fans feel about Kobe Bryant. You obviously spent a lot of time on the West Coast, so you understand the dichotomy between Kobe stans and LeBron fans. Just talk about that for a second and how this is unique.
Well, I live in L.A., so you hear it a lot, you see it a lot. And Lakers fans care about one thing, and that's winning championships. The points and breaking records, they'll cheer you, but you're judged by the postseason. So the rings is where Kobe fans stand on and say, hey, we have 5. LeBron, you have to bring us 1, if not 2, and then we can have that conversation in L.A. But LeBron is headed on that course. He's headed on that path to do something special in the postseason.
Something special indeed. As you can see, the resume is up there on the screen. The number of championships is truly remarkable. Of course, LeBron has gone to a lot more finals in comparison to Kobe. But that's neither here nor there. It's a conversation for another day. Finals MVPs, LeBron has an edge. All NBA appearances, you see they are even at 15. I mean, Wes, what stands out to you looking at LeBron's body of